Hey.
On a roller coaster.
Hey.
Apparently my connection is shitty today, so apologies to all of you out there if I sound a bit blurry.
There's audio problems every week. I guess that's always expected.
If you sound blurry, so does that mean, I like that sound blurry?
So,
I think it means that I'm dying.
no.
It has nothing to do with
Your
my
computer's
computer.
just crapping itself constantly.
Your
No,
computer
no.
needs a diaper.
It's not my computer, guys, it's me.
No,
It's me.
it's not.
I'm fading out.
You can't die. We need a British person.
I need to reboot.
New batteries. What's been going on, everyone?
I start my new job tomorrow.
Lovely.
That's exciting.
Woo, I'm gonna start working at Kohl's, and it'll be exciting because I'm getting minimum wage.
Hooray.
Join the club, Georgia. Join the club. As a British person, I have to ask, what is Kohl's?
It's like a shopping department store. Like, you can get clothes. Actually, yeah, you can get a lot of stuff there, like clothes, cards, like kitchenware, all kinds of stuff.
JCPenney's, basically.
Kind of, yeah. It's smaller.
That's meaningless to me.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Excuse me, princess.
I knew you were going to say that.
We had to get it in there. We had to slip it in. That's what she said.
Oh, shit.
Oh, but, yeah, no, the JCPenney thing, the only thing I know about that is that Ellen was their, like, marketing person. She was, like, the face of JCPenney, wasn't she?
For a little while, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, 1 million mums were all pissed off because Ellen's a lesbian. And they didn't like
that. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but you've got to remember, I'm getting all this American news secondhand.
Yeah.
This is like...
all this American news, all this news of racist old white guys, and...
Well, that's not news, really. Sadly,
No,
that's
old news.
Sadly, an old white guy being racist is apparently news.
Wait, hang on. I have to ask. What is a Cliven Bundy?
Oh, I was taught...
A what?
Yeah, Cliven Bundy was, like... I don't even know. He's a dude, and he's dumb. I was referring to the guy that... owns the Clippers that said he didn't want black people at his basketball games, which, to me, is like someone who owns a golf tournament going up to someone and saying, hey, I want you to make sure that no white people show up at this golf game.
Yeah. Or what you
someone
said
owning
earlier,
a football stadium saying, hey, I don't want any drunk people at this stadium.
I like what you said before we were recording, like, I don't want any drunk people at this frat party.
Yeah.
I don't want any
You don't want any
nerds.
black people at a basketball game. Okay. Good luck.
I don't want nerds at this Comic-Con this year.
I don't want any... Yep. I don't want any dogs at this dog park.
Oh my god.
I don't want any racist old white guys in my Congress.
I don't want any racist white guys in anywhere.
Yeah.
We have a black president already. Like, what the fuck, people?
I don't know.
We have a black president?
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
One day you guys will have a black queen.
Ah,
Maybe.
awesome. Beyonce will be Queen of England.
Oh my god.
We already do have a black queen. It's a big secret.
Oh, really?
What
Don't
a
tell
twist.
anyone, guys.
How's your royal family doing?
With their royal baby.
Well, the Daily Fail, with its latest issue, apparently gave away a calendar of just Prince George, just pictures of Prince George. Who the fuck is going to want a calendar with just pictures of Prince George?
That's
He hasn't
creepy.
even... Yeah, well, yeah, one, it's creepy, and two, he's been alive for about 10 seconds.
That baby is really cute, though.
It knows how to pose.
I mean,
Work it, girl.
he's no actual, well, yeah, I mean, he's working it, but, I mean, that's just because of the outfits they're putting him in. I mean, you know, he looks actually objectively no different to any other baby. He's no better looking.
He is.
I have to, Fran, no, this is so relevant to you. I have to tell you about something that America is doing.
Wait, can I say something before that?
Yes.
Just baby, like, I was at the supermarket today, and, like, I swear to God, almost every magazine cover was of the baby, and I'm just like, what did he do?
God, he's one.
You're gonna open a magazine and he's gonna be like jet skiing or something.
Jet skiing, baby. Amazing.
Having an awesome party with like paparazzi everywhere.
Yeah, like
a coke on his nose. No questions, please.
Like, yeah, here's Prince George meeting Will I Am. Like, what, you know, what the fuck? Like,
God.
No one cares.
No.
So, America, Fox has made a reality show. Surprise, surprise. But, Fran, I don't know if you've heard about this. It's a show where there's 12 women that have landed a reality show that are going to be, they were told, okay, be on this reality show because it's a reality show where you compete to marry Prince Harry. But it's not actually Prince Harry. It's a guy that looks pretty much exactly like him, except way paler. And it's tricking them into thinking that this guy is Prince Harry, that Prince Harry would actually do a reality show.
Oh my God,
to find a wife. Like, the royal family would actually be okay with that.
I thought he had a girlfriend already.
Fucking hell. That's nuts. I mean...
Oh my God.
It's just some other red-headed British guy that happens to look a little bit like Harry.
He's probably not even British. I bet they're going to reveal at the end.
No, like, he's an actual British
guy. It's Welshie.
It's Welshie, yeah. He's British. Imagine if it was Welshie. And just at the end, he takes this mask and he's like...
But they're essentially tricking these women to think that they're going to be, like, Kate Middleton or something. Like...
It's so horrible.
And it reminds me, because Fox did kind of this about 10 years ago where they had this show called Joe Millionaire, where they had these women tricked into believing that they were going to marry a millionaire, and then he reveals at the end that he's not a millionaire, and that he actually works, like, construction or some shit, and they see if they would actually stay with him, or if they actually wanted to marry him and claim they were in love with him just for...
But you know what, like, I wouldn't stay with this cunt because he had lied to me. So it's a completely moot point. You know, that's what's so fucked up about these shows, is that, like, no, you're not leaving the guy because they're a construction worker or they're not really royal.
No, they were, don't worry, they were.
They what?
They were definitely marrying him for his money.
How do they get away with them convincing... I just don't understand how the studios can get away with, like, convincing these women that, like, it really is the prince when, like...
Because they want to be famous, because they're attention whores, and they'll believe anything.
Oh my God.
But also, like, I mean, presumably, like, one, either it's a setup and the women are all in on it, and, because, I mean, that's the thing, like, it is entirely possible that these quote-unquote reality shows are staged. But also... Joe! Come on! So young.
Back the truck up, Fran.
I mean, but like, okay, if they're not, if, like, let's say for the sake of argument that they're not, like, it is doable. You would have to put them in an environment in which they weren't allowed to use any social media, they weren't allowed to watch television, so they would have no clue that Prince Harry was off gallivanting in, like, clubs and jet skiing and what have you.
Yeah.
Like, as far as they were
that's typical, like, reality show, like, you're not allowed to use the...
Yeah, exactly, you're not allowed to see
That's so fucked up. That is really... I swear to God, I thought he had a girlfriend already.
I think it's been rumored that he has one, and
Yeah, he was dating a princess or something.
Hey,
so
I'll tell you guys a secret. It's me.
Oh, you guys would be adorable. The prince.
I wish
So
it was, though.
So the Prince of England is dating the Princess of Georgia.
Fucking Harry is, like, really good looking, though, and this guy is not that good looking.
I mean, Harry's okay looking, like...
He's better looking than William.
Well, yeah, but that's not saying much. William looks like the back end of a truck.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what was that?
Sorry, Britishism.
Wow. I know you guys both say that Harry's the cutest, but I don't know, I think William's kind of cuter, but I don't know.
I have a thing for redheads, I don't know.
I don't know, neither of them are anything to write home about, like if you
Well, yeah. The only reason women are fawning over them is because they're princes. That's the only reason.
Yeah, exactly. If you took away all the money and the acclaim and you saw them just like, I don't know, down your local shop, you wouldn't be that bowled over.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know, I guess I think Harry has the better personality.
Has the better what?
Personality.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, he is more rebellious, so that makes sense.
Yeah, he has like a slightly wild side. Yeah, for a Brit.
Yeah.
But
I remember the best picture on Facebook, just when the new baby was born, it had, like, Harry's picture or something, and he says, I was next in line, and then it showed the little baby, until that little hairball was born.
Really great. That's my favourite meme ever. I mean, that, like, I really, really want there to be some kind of, like, royal drama that we're unaware of.
Uh-huh.
There
like,
probably is.
Oh, totally. I hope he's Scar. If he was Scar, I would fall in love with him right now.
Oh, then that means William would have to fall off a cliff and get trampled by wildebeest.
I'm okay with William being Mufasa. I mean, because then at least like he gets the heroic ending.
All right, well then, who would be Timon and Pumbaa to raise the British baby?
Oh fuck, who would be Timon and Pumbaa? I'm trying to think of a really, really overweight British celebrity and a really skinny British celebrity.
I don't know. I can't help you out with that. Laurel and Hardy. No, wait, Hardy wasn't British. Let's Britishize the Lion King universe.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so Harry is Scar, William is Mufasa, George is Simba, because that's great, he's already quite irritating.
So I guess that Kate would be, what's her name, Sarabi.
Sarabi. So it would be Nala then. We need another, like, famous baby. So the Kardashian baby then.
Ew, no! No, that poor child. Like, no, seriously, that poor child is gonna have a huge head before it even learns how to speak. Like, its parents are already huge egomaniacs. And it's gonna, and you know, I actually feel bad for it. Like, ignoring that its name is Northwest, which is a direction and not a name, it's already gonna be fucked up. Like,
I mean, I feel sorry for all famous babies, to be honest. I think famous and baby should not go together. You should not be a famous baby. You should be allowed to have some semblance of normality. Honestly, if I had a baby and I was that much in the public eye, I would move to the south of France like Johnny Depp and just not participate in fame. Or like I would go off and do my movies, but I would leave my kids out of it.
I agree. Like, and I respect celebrities that do that. Like, they'll go to Hollywood and do the movies, and then like they'll have, I don't know.
Yeah, if I had a baby and I was a celebrity, I would do what Johnny Depp did. I would move to the south of France. I would go off and do my movies, and I would leave my kids.
I would buy a private island and.
Yeah, that'd be the day. But
have a baby with a model and not marry her and.
I mean, Vanessa Paradise, who wouldn't? But I mean, I think Americans in general give their kids stupid names. Like, I remember I saw a woman on CNN called Plate.
What?
Amazing.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Her name was Plate?
Plate, yeah, like Plate.
That's so sad.
It's incredibly sad. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I didn't see it. Maybe someone I knew saw it. But I think I heard this secondhand.
Funny story, actually. What was it? This weekend, Joe and I went out for lunch at like this Italian place, and they had the TV on in the background. It was like, I think it was just like local cable shit, and they were interviewing people who work at SeaWorld, and one of them was, I swear to God, Dr. Lara Croft.
Amazing.
Oh. Hang on, what? Like she looked like her, or?
No, that was her name. In the what they show the names of the people that are interviewing, it said Dr. Lara Croft, SeaWorld veterinarian.
What the fuck?
I'm on board with that.
I would almost feel like, I don't know, if I was called Lara Croft and I didn't look like Lara Croft, I would feel like that was some kind of cruel irony.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she looks like, well, she's blonde, so I don't think she looks like her, but I just thought it was hilarious. So I'm like, so that means while she's a secret agent, in her downtime, she helps sea animals.
Oh, that's kind of perfect. Guys, adventure time.
Uh-huh.
Radical!
I saw the episode where Marceline and the Ice King and
how are your feels?
Are you okay?
I was kind of broken. I mean, it is one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen on television, just regardless of like animation, whether it's for children or not. I mean, it was just incredible, and like every moment, like the bit where he's singing and he starts off and he's having a good time and Marceline's helping him, and then he just starts saying like, what's wrong with me, and shooting icicles at the ceiling, and he's crying, but he doesn't kind of realize that there's anything wrong. He's just like, and I really thought, like, I read a lot about it afterwards because I wanted to see like what the reception to the episode has been like, and apparently like there were a lot of thoughts about it kind of being a metaphor for dementia, like him slowly slipping away and not being able to understand why. And
that's not a metaphor, that's a slap in the face.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean,
of course he has dementia. The Crown is taking all of his all of his memories.
I mean, it's disturbing as well for a kids show. It's creepy, but it's just incredibly sad. And the moment at the end as well. My God, the moment where you just see them in like rubble and wreckage, like presumably what the world used to be like.
Yeah, the apocalypse.
Yeah, the apocalypse, and you just see him as a young man, like bringing her a teddy bear, and it's like, and Marceline is a kid, but she's got the fangs, and it's like, was she a vampire back then, or like had she been turned yet? Was she born a vampire? Like, it left me with so many questions. I can't wait to see more.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation about that stuff, but yeah, I'm trying to remember how I felt during that for the first time I saw it. I think I was just like everyone else, being like, ow, my feels. I think I need to go lie down.
I know, and also she's got a beautiful voice. Like her singing the letter, that completely broke me.
Oh my God, it was so, and like she has that tear come down. I'm just like, oh.
Oh God, and the bit where the Ice King. Oh, also, can I just say, Tom Kenny is the man. Like his performance.
He is totally the man.
Yep.
He's so fucking the man. His performance and the actress that plays Marceline, like they were perfect. And the bit where he crawls up on top of the refrigerator, and he's just like, I'm sorry, and he doesn't know what he's done. He's so confused, but he just knows that he like needs to kind of like be away from her and go and curl up in a corner, and he's so vulnerable. And then he's back to normal in like a second, and he's like, what's that, an apple? And she sings the song, and I can't even articulate how much I loved it. I loved everything about it. It's my favorite episode of Adventure Time so far.
Wow.
Have you seen the gender bent ones yet?
Yeah, I've seen the first gender bent one. I've seen the one with Neil Patrick Harris.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, Fiona.
Catnip,
sweet babies.
Yeah, I really liked, oh, God, what was the name of Jake's alternate, the cat?
Oh, Kate.
Oh, Kate. Yeah, I really, really liked Kate.
Yeah, she's just a sassy black lady.
Who was the actress?
I don't know.
I don't know her name, but she was in Flapjack, which I loved a lot.
Hey, Greer, how far are you like up to date with Adventure Time now?
No.
Oh my god! Like, no. They had like a half-hour special that I caught like last week, and like, holy balls! I wish I could talk about it, but I can't.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much happened.
Okay, hang on. Greer, have you seen it? Did you watch it?
Seen what?
This Adventure
I'm
Time.
talking about
I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I don't remember.
I think you'd know if you'd seen it, I guess, wouldn't you?
You would know. It's well, I don't know. I guess you. It's not a spoiler. They find Finn's dad.
I've heard about that.
What?
The cartoon I've been watching. My brother's got me into Steven Universe, which I'm watching. So.
Wait, Greer, did you see the one where they find his
dad?
No,
I have not.
Okay, well you have to see it as soon as you can.
Okay, well I'm very okay, I wouldn't say I'm very close to being up to date, but I can get close to being up to date. I can very easily make that happen.
Don't rack your brain.
No, that's okay. I'm cool with filling my brain with Adventure Time. I have no problem with that. But anyway, it was amazing.
Yeah, so I caught some episodes of Gravity Falls yesterday. They had what was it? Joe and I watched like the 4 episodes that were on demand, and it's really cute.
Gravity Falls is so cool.
Like he told me about it because he said that I reminded him of Mabel.
Yeah, that's a great character. Kristen Shaw, it's amazing.
I know, and then you guys started talking about it, so we just decided to check it out, and it was really cute. Like, I love the first episode we watched, which is of the Manitors.
Oh yeah.
I love the Manitors, and I wish they'd come back, but I don't think they will. I don't like your face! Punch. And they all just beat the crap out of each other. I loved it. It was great. But I definitely want to see more. It looks like, how many seasons
I think there's just 2 or something. I'm not quite sure.
Did it get canceled?
Is that too far or too full stop?
I think it's gonna continue. I'm not sure. I'll have to Google it. I will do that right now. I wanted to talk to you, Fran, about Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, which premiered last night, and it was very, 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 very funny.
Yeah, I really want to hear about this. I got very, very excited when I heard about it.
I was scrolling through my Facebook, and as we were about to talk about this, it was HBO just put the first episode of it on YouTube, so you can watch.
Oh, hey, that's awesome. I'm gonna have to watch it then as soon as we're finished. Probably would have been better if I'd watched it before we started, but nothing I can do now. I've heard it's very, very, very fucking good, which is of no surprise to me. I think he's the funniest man on the planet.
There's only 1 season of Gravity Falls, but it's coming back for season 2 this summer. So.
Oh. Well, I'll have to catch up.
It's great.
Sorry, I was trying to do something. But yeah, I definitely want to see more. Should be fun. Can I say that the Grunkle on Gravity Falls looks like Carl from Up, but taller?
Yeah, he really does.
He looks exactly like him, but just with longer legs and arms. Like the same guy. In fact, he should have been named Carl. That would have been
Fran, are you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm still there. Sorry, I lost something and I was trying to find it again. But yeah, it looks awesome. I was kind of when I heard about it...
I sent you a screenshot, Fran.
That's adorable. That could be our picture for the episode. What kind of I think she liked it.
He was talking to someone from the NSA, like, one part of the show was about the election in India, and then the other part of the episode was about, the NSA, and it was very, very, very funny.
Wait, Greer, did you just say one part of the episode was about the NSA, and then the other part of the episode was about the NSA?
No. The Indian election.
Oh, what the fuck? My brain. I was looking at the picture of John Oliver holding the kitten, and I couldn't work out which one was cuter, and then I didn't hear your words.
Oh my god, it's too much cute for her to handle.
It's too much cute. Look at his glasses, though. Oh.
Oh, good job, Fran.
It's still very, very, very much true that his hair still looks like his mom cuts it for him. That still your statement still stands true with me today.
I just think I don't know. I think he should go to the dentist, but I'm worried that then he won't retain his. I don't want him to not be British anymore. I don't want him to be too Americanized. Although it's John fucking Oliver, I don't think there's much danger of that.
I'm gonna tweet that to him in quotes. I think he should go to the dentist.
Oh my god.
No text whatsoever. I wanted to talk as well about, okay, there are some new celebrities that I hate. I now hate Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin.
Why?
Because they're so boring.
Because they're so boring. They're as boring. They are as boring and pretentious as James Franco.
See, like, Chris Martin, I guess, is okay, but I like Coldplay, so, like, I'm torn. I don't know.
Coldplay are...
I don't mind either of them, but it just feels like it's been a while since either of them have done anything important.
Gwyneth was in Iron Man 3.
No,
she's Pepper Potts, bitch.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay.
Like, she just gives off that vibe, like, I'm Pepper Potts, bitch. And, like, I love it. I don't know.
She's not Rick James.
She's right for the part, and I like the character. And I even like her as I don't think it can be disputed, like, she can act. But her fucking blog, fuck off with your blog. Nobody wants to hear your opinions, you fucking new agey moron.
Well, I mean, like, my opinion on that is, like you don't have to read it. She's not forcing anyone to do anything.
I know, but I resent her having those opinions, and I think she should stop.
How dare she have opinions?
Oh, come on, guys. You know that I'm kidding, right? No. I think I like all that, like, new agey, like, healthy eating, like, I don't know, gluten-free stuff. Like, I tend to kind of, like, roll my eyes at it. Just because it seems like she expects the rest of the world to be able to do this stuff, and it's like, well, we haven't all got, like, the money and the time.
I mean, I understand that part of it. I just don't really care.
Yeah. But you've got to remember, guys, like, hating celebrities is my bread and butter. Like, there's nothing.
So, Georgia, because it's been 2 weeks. And in that 2 weeks, I've seen Captain America the Winter Soldier, and I caught up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And can I just say, I don't know how Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to have a second season.
Wait, really?
I don't know, like, if...
Oh, God, yeah, no.
What?
I've seen Winter Soldier. Holy shit, yeah. No.
You saw it? Wait, Fran, you saw it too?
That was my... Yeah, what? I know I saw Winter Soldier last week. Like, what the fuck are going to do about S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Well, hold on. What do you mean that there's not going to be a second season? It's been renewed for a second, I've been told.
How?
I think. How?
Did you see Winter Soldier? S.H.I.E.L.D. is gone.
Well, they'll rebuild. Isn't that what they're trying to do?
No, like, I'm so pissed off at...
What I'm concerned about, though, guys, like, where is Winter Soldier set in the S.H.I.E.L.D., Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. canon? Because it's like...
current. It's happening, like, literally, the episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that came after the opening weekend of Winter Soldier was, like, they were happening at the same time.
Yeah, or mullet blade.
Like, literally,
Man,
spoilers for Winter Soldier. Sorry that you haven't fucking seen it, I guess. But, like, like, literally halfway through the episode, they get the call, they're like, oh, Nick Fury's dead.
I'm sorry, but really, if you haven't seen Winter Soldier, or, hell, if you haven't even seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in general, you shouldn't even believe that. That is a bullshit card, and they kept pulling it out, and it was so annoying.
Like, because the whole time I was watching it, I'm like, Nick Fury's not fucking dead, because I already saw the movie. And then, but even when I saw the movie, I didn't believe it. I'm like, he's not dead. Are you kidding me?
Nobody believed it.
It's like when they, quote, killed Loki in Thor the Dark World. I'm like, he's not dead. Are you kidding me? You want me to believe that for 1 second?
Yeah, I mean, really, like... What the hell do they expect us to think?
I don't know.
I mean, there's just no way. I mean, it would be like killing off every single member of the Avengers. Like,
which is what happened in the comics. But I don't think they're gonna do in the movieverse. Unfortunately, that would be a bold move. It would be a bold move.
Yeah, it would make all children cry.
It would do something that movies have not done before. Let's kill off every single superhero that's starring in this film.
Crush all the children.
That would, and actually, I think in the Marvel canon, that would happen in, like, the third Avengers film. Because that's how it goes in the comics, or some shit like that. I don't know.
Oh my god, no, they can't die. Then I'll be like Agent Hill and being all like, I will save you. Can I say, Greer, I love when, like, after you watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I just got, like, a message. I check, like, my Facebook later at night, and I get a message from you, and it's like, OMG, why did that be Bill Paxton?
Fucking Bill Paxton!
That was a good twist. I'm not gonna lie, it was.
Fran, I know you're never gonna watch S.H.I.E.L.D., but just so you know, Bill Paxton is the bad guy.
Always who you least suspect.
It literally, you know what? It was the guy that I least suspected. Not even gonna lie there.
And Ward. You don't suspect him either because he's so boring. But now he's boring and evil.
What?
I have no opinion on Bill Paxton. Like, do you love him? Do you hate him? You seem to have very strong opinions on him.
Bill Paxton's okay. I like him as an actor. I was surprised to see him in S.H.I.E.L.D. And then they fucking had Patton Oswalt in S.H.I.E.L.D. And I'm like, what are you doing here, Patton Oswalt?
Patton Oswalt, what are you doing here? I'm in the government. I'm in the S.H.I.E.L.D. bunker.
I'm in the S.H.I.E.L.D. bunker just because, and then I die.
Yeah. And Oswalt. He plays a character on Community called Nurse Jackie. And just no explanation. He's just called Nurse Jackie. It makes me so happy.
Like the show Nurse Jackie?
Yeah, like the show Nurse Jackie.
So he's a pill popper?
He's just a nurse. He's just a nurse called Jackie.
It's not House.
Nurse Jackie.
Alright. But,
You know what I've been doing? I've actually been going through the first 3 seasons of House, because I have them on DVD, and I've just wanted to go back through them again. And because I've seen most of House, but not in chronological order.
I've seen bits of House. I haven't sat and watched it yet, like you're saying.
You should. Hugh Laurie's great.
I want to. Everyone I know loves House.
House is great.
One thing I've heard, though, is apparently it had kind of a crappy ending.
I liked it. It was alright. It made a lot of people sad, so that's why people said it was crap.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. People don't like feels, unless they're nerds, and then they understand they have them all the time. I really fucking like...
What I love about House, especially on the DVDs with the bloopers, what I love about Hugh Laurie is that even when he's in a blooper, or he'll fuck up a line, he keeps doing his American accent.
No, apparently he does it, like, all the time on set. Like, Stephen Fry came to visit him, and apparently, like, yeah, he stayed in his American accent the entire time. He just stayed in character. He's a proper actor. He is the real deal.
Awesome. Oh, by the way, Fran, we meet the cellist in the latest episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a woman!
Like, no.
So shut up!
You know, like... No, you'd be surprised. Like, I'm gonna be mature about this and say that, like, I've heard it's done really well, and like, I'm gonna reserve.
I almost cried. That was hard. That was really hard to watch. In a good way, not a bad way, but that was. That was really sad.
I was conflicted because it was kind of cheesy, but it was also like heartfelt and kind of romantic and just like, I don't know. Like I love like after he saves her and she like passes out, he like comes over and like caresses her cheek and kisses her on the forehead, and she's like, "I'll always be here." And then he's gone, and she's like, "Oh, it seems like he was just right here. I felt it." You know? He's like the Phantom of the Opera or something. He just hides away in the
She thinks
shadows.
he's dead.
The thing is, Georgia, is like...
Which is the worst.
It is totally the worst. It is so stupid, but whatever.
It's not stupid. I mean, worst in the way that, like, that's, like, the saddest thing.
Yeah, you two seem to kind of have conflicting opinions on this, because, Georgia, that bit of dialogue you just recited, you made it sound awful, and I can't tell whether it was...
Because it's Georgia, it's...
I didn't mean to make it sound awful.
Oh, I thought you were doing that on purpose. I thought you were trying to demonstrate how terrible the dialogue was.
It's alright.
It was heartfelt. It was. Like, she was genuinely just like, you know, it was so real. Like, it really felt he was there. I didn't mean to make it sound that way.
Oh, well, okay, well, I'm going to reserve judgment until I see it then. I'm not going to hold out for a penis reveal.
Okay.
For a what?
A penis reveal.
That doesn't happen. And then all of a sudden he just whips it out and they start having sex right there on the stage.
No, I meant her.
Okay, she whips out her penis and they have sex on the stage. Whatever.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I don't judge. But yeah, it's supposed to be a second season. And like, I mean, I could see why you wouldn't think there would be, because like, yeah, there is no S.H.I.E.L.D., but like, they're gonna rebuild. They're gonna like find all the good people that are left and bring them together and shit, you know?
It's like killing off Nick Fury, like, I mean, like, really, like, they're gonna get rid of S.H.I.E.L.D.? No, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. They will rebuild harder, better, faster, stronger. Nobody got that. Okay.
Built this agency on rock and roll.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh god.
So, what else?
Winter Soldier was radical, though. I really liked it.
That was a movie.
That was miles better than the first one.
Oh, no, it wasn't. The first one was so much better. The first one was so much...
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. I mean, the second one, like, I liked it. It was like a fun action film. But the first one, like, looked beautiful. It had that, like, amazing nostalgic quality. It just, the characters were brilliant. Like, it had, like, Iron Man's dad, and it had the really cool, like, it had the Peggy character who was really brilliant. Like, I mean, Scarlett Johansson is, like, I mean, she's good and everything as Black Widow, but Peggy was just a much more interesting character. Yeah, I thought the first one was loads better, but I liked it. I mean, I did like it, and it, you know, again, it fit into the universe, and I liked the character of Steve Rogers, but, I mean, no, again, for me, like, it wasn't anywhere near as good as the first one. And I really liked his gang in the first one as well. Mm-hmm. Like, I just thought the characters were much better, and I thought it had a really interesting look, and I loved the ending, and yeah, I think the first one was better.
I liked the second one better, I'm sorry.
I finally saw Thor, by the way.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I was surprised at how much I liked Natalie Portman in it.
Yeah, she's alright in those movies.
She is, and like her and Stellan Skarsgård, and like for me that was kind of the best part of the movie, like her little gang in that like desert town. I was much more like, to be honest, like I loved Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston. Obviously, I thought they were phenomenal, but I liked the stuff that was going on in the town more than what was going on in Asgard.
That's weird, because everyone else I've heard it says the exact opposite of that.
Yeah, I know. I thought the Asgard stuff with the kind of like, I don't know, the slightly like phony sounding shape.
Well, that's why the Asgard stuff is way better in the second one.
Oh, really? See, I'm excited about. I've heard Thor: The Dark World is fucking amazing.
Thor: The Dark World is much better than the first one. I like the first one a lot, but it's way better than the first one.
Yeah.
I imagine it sounds like they fixed a lot of like the issues. The Asgard stuff like didn't really work for me because it was a bit too cheesy. Like, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Everything with like Loki and Anthony Hopkins was like so cheesy. Like, they're talking, and then Loki was like, "It's because you didn't want a frost giant on the throne of Asgard."
Don't make fun of Mr. Hiddleston like that. I will fight.
But like, he was brilliant. He completely delivered it. You could really see how hurt he was.
And when Thor's about to break the bridge, he's like, "You'll never see her again!"
Oh, yeah.
But he was genuinely awesome. Like, he put in...
Yeah, no, I just love, like, those lines that he just screams out.
And then he
like,
clones himself multiple hot times.
"Tell me!" Like, I love it.
To me, the cheesiest one, though, was Sir Anthony Hopkins. He was a fucking cheese stick. He was so cheesy, like...
"You're unworthy!"
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him cheesy. I'd call him a jerk.
Yeah, he was kind of a jerk. I liked it when he whispered...
He's the worst father.
Yeah. You
don't kick your kids out of your universe every time they piss you off.
Yeah.
Or do you?
You might, because I think, from what I've been told, they have an older brother. So for all we know, he could be in some kind of purgatory parallel universe.
Oh, that's interesting. I need to, read up on my, Viking mythology.
Yeah, I forget where I read that, but they have a third brother, and who knows, maybe he'll be in the next movie, I don't know.
I think he says his contract with Marvel is run out.
Who?
Anthony Hopkins.
No.
Are we talking about Anthony Hopkins?
Yeah,
but I heard something else that, I barely heard this, by the way, so I don't know if I'm right or wrong or whatever, but, Tom Hiddleston and Joss Whedon had, a disagreement or something, or... I don't know. He was him back, or I don't know what.
That's a rumor. I refuse to believe it.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't
Cover my ears, la 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 la.
I don't know.
I'm at my heart.
No, I could be wrong. I don't know. So we'll see what happens.
Well, don't make those kinds of allegations. I mean, Greer. Not me. I'm fine.
I just love a lot of the lines in Thor. They're just so cheesy.
I just love he gets a shirtless scene in the sequel because
he's just, "I never wanted the throne. I only ever wanted to be your equal."
Wait, back the truck up, Georgia. Someone gets a shirtless scene in the sequel.
Oh yeah, there's gratuitous Chris Hemsworth shirt. No, actually though, there's one, and it's
I watched it. Wait, hold on. Was it recently, a week or two ago, I watched Thor 2 with my dad, because he didn't get to see it when it was in theaters. So, it's the part before the shirtless scene where he's, talking to Sif, and then I'm just I looked at my dad and I'm like, and now for the best part in the whole movie. And then it's just his scene without his shirt, and then I look back at him and I'm like...
2 minutes of him with no shirt.
Yeah, just, walking around
pan up of his chest, he's wet and sweaty, and he walks to the window, and that's the scene.
Yeah, and then I'm like, that was the best scene in the whole movie, and my dad just laughed.
Is it like that bit in the X-Files where, they have someone coming to tell Mulder about...
It's exactly that scene with Mulder, yes.
He's just getting out of a swimming pool in a banana hammock, and then, the other agent is like, "Mulder, we have a case for you." And it's like, "Okay, I'll put my trousers on." And it's like, why didn't you just wait until he got to the office?
It's exactly that scene. Except there's no dialogue in this scene. It's just there.
Yeah,
there's no reason. And I'm like, thank you, Alan Taylor. Thank you.
I really need to, because I'm on something like season 4 of the X-Files. I really need to get back on that shit because it's been too long since Mulder. It's just been too long.
My mom has been watching Californication, which is the show that is about to end with him in it, and she's really depressed because all her shows this year are ending. Like, Californication is ending, True Blood is ending this year, and Mad Men is ending this year. So now she doesn't know what she's gonna do.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
By the way, can I just talk to you, Georgia, a minute? Now you're on Twin Peaks at the moment.
Yes,
sadly,
I am in the middle of the second season, so.
Sadly, there are only 2 seasons. Now, like, some of season 2 is brilliant. Pretty much everything that you've watched so far, as I know where you are in the season, it is about to get really, really silly. Give it 3 episodes, and you're gonna... It's gonna take not even necessarily a downturn, but kind of a sideways turn. But I like that. It's fun. But okay, all right. What do you think of the character of James?
Oh, is something gonna happen to him? You just spoiled something. God damn it! I don't have any opinion on him, to be totally honest, except that he must have naturally big lips, because it always looks like he's pouting.
Yeah, no, he has enormous lips. I mean, I've always kind of found him quite dull, and if you find him quite dull, you're going to be irritated with the majority of season 2.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no, maybe not. No, not the majority. There's some fucking brilliant
I don't want to... No more spoilers. I don't want to hear anymore. Like, Maddie just died.
Maddie just died. Okay, can I just talk about the scene where Bob kills Maddie? Is that...
Oh, my God, it's so scary, Bob Leland.
One of the scariest things I've ever seen on television. Like, it makes that episode of Buffy, Hush, look like an episode of the Teletubbies. Like, it is scary shit. It's so scary. Like, and just all, like, the weird shit they do with, like, the mirror and the slow motion.
Yeah,
and
like, I usually, I don't like slow motion. Like, for me, I usually, like, when it's used to be taken seriously, I just usually giggle, because I can't. But, like, I don't know, this time it really worked, and I'm just, like, my jaw dropped, and, like, they had his reflection in the mirror, and I'm just like, oh my God! Ah!
Well, the thing is, like, they use it in, well, like, yeah, he uses it very, very quickly in the scene, and, like, that's the thing with Lynch, like, he uses these things, but in, like, contexts that no other director would use them in, and in such weird ways. So, yeah, there's, like, a little flash of slow motion, and there's, like, a bit where the colors kind of change, and just anything that can be done to heighten the kind of otherworldliness of that scene, he does. But, yeah, oh my God.
Supposed to change?
Yeah, like at some point, yeah.
Oh
but,
my
like,
God, I thought that was my computer, because, like, I've been noticing that, like, sometimes, I don't know, like, the color tint would change. I thought that was my computer being, like, fucking
No, unless, like, every computer or DVD player that I've ever watched it on has also had that problem, which I think is unlikely. But, yeah, fuck, the scene where you see that it's Leland. Massive spoiler, by the way, sorry. I mean, it's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking because he's such I love Leland. I think, like, he's such a lovely character, and you feel so sorry for him, and you can just see him breaking.
I don't know. It's just, I'll be honest, like, when he first started out, I kept getting him mixed up with Ben Horne because the actors looked the same. So it was, like, kind of hard for me to tell who was who until, like, all of his hair went white. So I'm just like, oh, that's the other guy.
No, Ben Horne is awesome. Ben Horne is possibly my favorite character.
I don't think he killed Laura. Like, I just got up to that where he's in jail for it, and I'm like, he didn't do it. He's, like, done every other corruptible thing in the town, but he didn't kill her.
See, I was convinced it would be Ben because I thought it would be like a double bluff. I thought, like, it was pretty much a given that, like, okay, it's not the person that you suspect. Like, that's what happens in most TV shows. It's not the person that you suspect.
Yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Bill Paxton.
But so I legitimately thought, well, there's, like, nobody suspects Ben Horne because he's just too obvious a red herring. So it's definitely going to be him.
I don't know.
Well,
it was so weird that the Asian guy was Catherine. It's because, like, the whole time he had that big stuck-out belly, and I'm like, well, that looks weird. But I didn't expect him to be somebody else, like a white lady.
I mean, what I think is interesting about Twin Peaks is, like, if you watch, they always cut to that clip, Invitation to Love, they cut to that clip of the really cheesy soap opera.
Yeah.
And it's like, that is, like, that's what Twin Peaks is kind of, it's like a love letter to those shows, or like an homage. Is like, they have this huge cast, and some of the storylines are just ridiculous. But
they are. The stuff with Eddie and Nadine, like, holy crap. That is redonkulous.
I know, but I love Big Ed.
I don't even say that word.
Sorry?
I don't even say redonkulous, but that totally is.
Yeah, I mean, it is ridiculous, but you completely buy into it. Like, Ed, I love as a character, and like his story, how him and Nadine ended up getting together, that broke my heart.
What?
The story about how him and Nadine got together, the story that he tells, that completely broke my heart.
I feel so bad for him now, because now he's stuck with Nadine, and she's all crazy and, like, super strong.
Oh, yeah, no, that's correct, but, like, that kind of, well, as far as you are, that kind of frees him and Norma up to be together.
No, it doesn't. Her husband's back in the diner.
Yeah, I know, but like, oh fuck, of course, yeah, God, it's a while since I've seen it. Yeah, he's scary. He is a scary, scary man.
Oh, Hank? He's okay. I mean, yeah, what he does is scary, but I don't know.
No, he's an asshole, and what's so creepy about him is that he doesn't seem like an asshole. Like,
he doesn't. He's kind of cute, almost.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? Oh, by the way, have you met Richard Tremaine yet?
I don't think so.
The British guy that dated Lucy for a bit.
Who's Lucy? Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, back up. Yeah, okay, I remember who that is now. I'm sorry, you're right, there's so many people, it's hard to remember who, but I remember him. He's her baby daddy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. Have you got to the storyline where they... Oh, God, what is it? Just another example of Twin Peaks madness. They think that the baby might be the devil. Or no, they're looking at... No, not the baby. They're looking after...
Wait, stop. I don't want to hear anymore, because it sounds like something really important. No. Don't tell me.
Fran, shut up.
Shit, sorry.
No.
I thought you had got there.
No, I haven't yet, I guess. But
okay.
You know what? That's okay, because that was cool to talk about. But we are going to change the subject, because I found something off topic, but
Is Twin Peaks anything like Fargo?
Yeah,
oh.
like Fargo, yeah.
Because my mom really likes the Fargo series that they're doing on FX right now.
I mean,
supposedly it's pretty good, so...
Yeah,
I wanted to catch that.
Yeah, I really want to see it. I've heard it's very good, and I love the movie.
They have those cute little accents, because they're just so adorable and darling when they talk like that, don't you know? I love it.
Also, Billy Bob Thornton's in it, so...
Yeah, how the fuck did you do that? That was spot on. You should be an actress.
Well, I used to be in my youth, and when you watch Bobby's World, his mom talked like this all the time, don't you know? And she said that every 5 seconds.
That's nuts. You're like Frances McDormand. I legitimately love Fargo. Fargo is possibly my favorite Coen Brothers film.
Yeah, you should watch that thing.
I want to
series.
check out the show. Yeah, what channel is it on?
Huh? FX.
Martin Freeman's in it, and he's hot, so I'm gonna watch.
Martin Freeman is in it, yeah.
And he's hot.
Wait, who's hot?
Martin Freeman.
Oh. So
yeah. There was an article that they interviewed him in Entertainment Weekly this week, and the article was titled "Martin Freeman does not want to be your friend."
What a douche.
But down at the bottom there's a little asterisk that says, "But is thankful for the support."
Aww.
See, that denotes his that kind of discounts his doucheness. I really, really want to see the Fargo series. I mean, it's a prequel, isn't it? So I'm really interested to see how...
No, I don't think they're connected.
No, I think
it was just there. I think it's set in the same town, but I don't know.
Yeah, I saw an interview with the cast, like, before the show came out, and it's not connected. It's just, it's like, and if it is, it's like stuff, it happened after. the events in the movie, but it's just stuff that happens in the town.
Oh, really? Oh, alright. Oh, okay. Is there a character playing the Frances McDormand character, the police chief woman?
Yeah, I think so.
Jinx.
All I know is that Billy Bob Thornton's in it and Martin Freeman's in it.
I'm happy about Martin Freeman. Just in general, I'm kind of always happy about Martin Freeman.
Yeah, you linked this, because this was going big yesterday. Steven Spielberg's gonna do a movie, Roald Dahl's The BFG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's been any casting listed yet, but yeah.
No, they just said it's gonna be Spielberg and DreamWorks, and...
As long as it's Johnny Depp, I'm happy. If it's Johnny Depp, I'm going home.
With Johnny Depp as the little girl.
Oh, God, that would...
Helena Bonham Carter as the little girl.
No, Helena Bonham Carter would be the BFG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Can I just say, like, I never read that book when I was a kid.
I read it so long ago. I
read Matilda and Willy Wonka. That's it.
My favorite is The Witches. I really, really like the grandma in The Witches. She's badass.
I went through like a Roald Dahl phase. I like read most, if not all, his books. I still have them.
No, wait, was
James?
Hold on, was James and the Giant Peach Roald Dahl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I read that too. I forgot.
I had a Roald Dahl cookbook.
Can I just say, like, I know Doug slagged off the James and the Giant Peach film. I think it's fucking bangarang. I think it's awesome.
I like James and the Giant Peach. It's so weird. Yeah, I agree that it's weird, but, I mean, that's a Roald Dahl story.
Yeah, that's what he does.
And, like, the animation is perfect, and, like, I rate Randy Newman. I like him.
I totally agree. I really like it too. Like, I grew up with that movie, and, like, God, you know,
I remember watching it a lot.
Oh, it's bringing back funny memories.
Yeah. I think I showed that movie at one of my birthday parties with like my friends.
No way, I did that too. I showed it at a birthday party as well.
Whoa, y'all are the same person.
Yeah, that's it. That's what happened.
What a twist!
What a remarkable twist.
Oh my goodness. So,
like, we're such nerds that our real life has plot twists.
Mhm.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Well, it's kind of true.
In a bizarre twist of events, Greer is our long-lost mother.
Shit. Who did I fuck?
Johnny Depp.
Oh, I don't think it was around that time. It was a little earlier than that.
You just turned down the opportunity to rewrite your history so that you've had sex with Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
You fool!
Well, you know what? I can't blame her. I mean, you know, that's not the worst thing you could rewrite in your history.
True.
I could rob a bank, or I could have sex with Johnny Depp. I'd much rather do the latter.
At least rewrite that it was good sex. You don't want it. You don't want him to, you know, leave you hanging there.
Yeah.
I think it's highly unlikely. Like, I'm not a particularly massive proponent for Johnny Depp, but I think it's highly unlikely he could leave one dissatisfied.
Well, you never know. You know, just because they are the sexiest man alive in the, you know, the media doesn't mean they're the best in the bed. Who knows? I mean, maybe I'm totally wrong. I don't know.
See, it's funny, actually. As you've sort of been saying this, I've been looking at a picture of John Oliver, and I think he cries when he climaxes. I'm just putting it out there.
Jesus!
Wow. What made you come to that conclusion? No pun intended.
Well, look at him. I think he probably... It doesn't happen for him regularly, because of his... and his teeth, and his haircut, and his accent.
Wow, you just make him sound hotter and hotter, you know that?
Yeah, well, I think he's hot, but I'm a weirdo.
Oh my god. So, if you guys were casting the BFG, who would you cast as the titular character?
I think, oh god, it's really hard. I think someone like Andy Serkis, because he's got that kind of like, you know, he can do all the physical stuff really brilliantly. He's physically quite stocky. And he's got kind of, he's got kind of an unusual face, but he's very sort of charming. So and kind of like he's got a slightly unusually sort of shaped face. Like he just, I don't know, he just has a good look for it, I think.
Can I be horrible and say it'd be funny if Peter Dinklage was the BFG?
That would be a twist of events.
That would be fucking hilarious, but it would be so un-PC. People would be so angry.
I know, I'm a horrible person, but it would be cool, I think.
No, you're no more horrible than when I said I wanted to see 12 Years a Slave in 3D.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Those were the days. Andy Serkis, I think, would be great. As the little girl, it's just really hard to, I don't know, it's hard to cast child actors that aren't, like, irritatingly precocious.
Well, I don't know the latest who the new people are, you know, who the new child actors are, so I wouldn't know. And I don't remember the other characters.
Well, like, just the other giants, I think, and they would all be kind of played by, like, the kind of Doug Joneses of the world, so people that are physical actors that can do all the, like, motion capture and,
Who's Doug Jones?
Doug Jones, he did, Abe Sapien in Hellboy, and, like, The Gentleman in Buffy, and, like, he's done a bunch of stuff, The Fawn in Pan's Labyrinth,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, he's great. He's amazing. So someone like him, like those kinds of actors, I think they would be very good for the other giants. But yeah, I mean, really, like the majority of the characters are just kind of on the peripheral. Really, it's just the two, it's a two-hander.
Yeah, I just remember it was him and the little girl, and then like I think she had a family, and I think there were some villains, but that was about it. There weren't that many characters.
No, I think she was in an orphanage.
Oh, she was? God, it really has been a long time since I've read the book.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, you know what? Like, one thing I really, really like about Roald Dahl, and again, this might be like I'm seeing it through like rose-tinted glasses, but I think he's kind of feminist. Like, I think the grandmother character, like, that's like a main character who is like an elderly woman, and like she's completely badass and smart and like capable, and yeah, just like one of the most interesting characters in the book. Then you've got Matilda, who again, like smart, funny, capable, rebellious,
and Miss Honey to an extent, the teacher.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah. Fuck, no, you're completely right. I mean, yeah, who is not, like, even though she's had this horrific life, like, not a victim at all. And then a really, really great three-dimensional female villain. Like, yeah, Matilda is a really fucking, like, feminist book, actually. It has really, really good female characters.
Well, with the exception of, like, Matilda's mom, you're right. Like, I never really thought of it that way, but I guess you have a point. Like, back in my Roald Dahl phase, I think it was either him or somebody else. I think he wrote an autobiography. I'm trying to remember who wrote this book, but someone wrote a biography about Roald Dahl. It might have been him or someone else. But, like, I think he used to be close to his mom, or, like, something like that. So, I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just really, really cool. Like,
It is totally cool.
And completely, like, unusual for a man his age, like, particularly someone that came from, like, a relatively upper-class background. Like, yeah, I mean, like, if you kind of know anything about the English upper classes, I mean, it's really kind of shameful how, like, backward they are in their thinking, like, even nowadays.
Really?
Yeah, really. Like, England in some ways is still really, really backward.
Well, if you notice, we're not going forwards that quickly either, so don't feel too bad.
Yeah, no, I guess not. I suppose, I guess, like, you guys, you have the disparity, obviously, between the rich and the poor, like we do over here, but like, the class system and, like, the kind of, the ridiculous kind of traditionalism that exists in this country, like, it's sort of embarrassing because it's so antiquated and irrelevant and just harmful for progress.
Ugh. That sucks.
Yeah, like, rich people suck. Basically, that's the conclusion.
If you're gonna take anything out of this podcast, that rich people suck.
But no, I mean, like, I think Matilda's an amazing book. Fuck, I need to read it.
It's a good book, so I was so bummed out about the Broadway show.
Yeah, I mean, to be totally honest, like, I mean, I've heard a few of the songs, and it's like, I like Tim Minchin, but they do seem kind of cheesy.
They are very cheesy. I think the only song I really actually liked was an intermission song. Like, what was it? 10 minutes before they went back on to continue the second act. It was they left a TV. They had the TV in their living room because, you know, Matilda's parents are obsessed with TV, and they left it on the stage. So, like, 10 minutes before the show got back on, like, the actors playing her father and her brother came out, and, like, one of them had a guitar, and they were just, like, singing a stupid song about television, and, like, throughout the whole play, her brother has been really, really stupid, and he barely speaks. So, like, and he's usually just, like, staring vacantly at the television. So, like, during this song, he's just like, everything I learned from the telly. And so that's what the dad would sing. And then the brother, he would literally be like, telly! He would just yell it at the top of his lungs. And that was his only lines, was just repeating telly very loudly. And it was hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing, Tim Minchin is a comedian, and he's really funny, and he plays a lot of, like, interspersed with his, like, stand-up, he'll play music, and the music is always really funny, so...
Wait, who was he in the play?
Sorry, oh no, he wrote it, he's very, very well known in England, Tim Minchin, but yeah, he wrote the music and the lyrics and everything, and... Okay. But yeah, I mean, so I was expecting to really like it, because again, I love the story, but I kind of thought a lot of the songs sort of sucked.
Yeah, they kind of did.
Like, they were really, like, kind of, you know, like, plinky-plonky, simple harmonies, like, just very, like, unsophisticated and, like, not particularly memorable.
It got way more praise than it deserved, and...
Yeah, that was the impression I like, talking of intermission songs, when I saw Once, like, that had an absolutely, like, it wasn't just the intermission, it was, like, before the show, like, it had an absolutely gorgeous folk band playing on stage, and, yeah, during the intermission and a little bit after the show, like, they were basically the house band for the pub that the show is set in, and, yeah, the music was gorgeous.
Awesome. Oh,
yeah.
By the way, Greer, we wanted to let you know the lesson that we've learned today. Rich people suck.
Yep.
Big time.
I know that.
We thought you'd like to know that.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole context to this, but like, that is essentially the be all and end all.
Yeah, I already forgot what it was, but you'll hear it later when you're editing.
Oh, good.
Don't edit it out. If you edit it out, we'll know and we'll be mad.
Okay.
Sure.
How about wait, let's just go ahead and end it. How about
that? Okay.
Oh,
all right.
I just saw a hilarious video that I was gonna watch. Apparently someone hold on, I'll send it to you guys. Someone, like, drew cartoons of Batman and Superman recreating the opening theme from the Golden Girls.
Oh.
And it looks hilarious.
Amazing.
Let me see.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Jesus, this already looks great. Oh my god.
This is hilarious.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it after because YouTube is being a dick.
Superman's a slut.
Yeah. I don't even want to know. Should we end it?
Oh my god, you have to watch this. This rules everything.
I will.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Thank you, whoever made this.
Yep.
Greg Summers. Thank you, Greg Summers. That was amazing.
Guys, I'm gonna have to go because I've got to get up at 5:30 tomorrow morning. And it's like 10 o'clock now. But
okay, we'll start your morning off with Superman sashaying down a hallway.
I will. I have absolutely no knowledge of the Golden Girls, but that sounds amazing already.
Oh my god.
Like, I like your use of the word sashaying. Lovely talking to you both, as always. But yes, Fran out.
Bye.
Bye.